Good evening. My name is Anthony Bordenaro. We are interrupting your regularly scheduled programming to show you a tornado warning that's had a history of rotating. Now the National Weather Service has confirmed as a tornado. Austin Powell, a fellow student meteorologist, will be driving radar for me. Let's zoom straight on in to show you where this storm is right now. So we're dealing with heavy rain across Oktibbeha County, Starkville. That the line is now just passing through the area. We're seeing the worst of the weather right now. Austin, can we pull up the storm relative velocity? Because this shows us exactly where the worst weather is occurring right now. Here it is, just south of the main part of town, right here on one of our towns, or one of our roads just outside town. It is crossing Oktok Boulevard. Thanks, Austin, for showing that rotation. Hillbrook community, the Aspen community, just south of College Vista. And I know that right now, Super Bulldog weekend, you may have friends that are out. Now's the time right now to head into the lowest floor of your building if you are in the Starkville area, especially in the southern part of the area. What we're looking at is storm relative velocity right now. Let's actually put the paper down so it's not distracted. Let me show you here, Austin, if we can pixel query these two numbers. Now what this does, it shows how strong that rotation is right now. So we have 69 miles an hour going away from the radar and 30 miles an hour going towards the radar. This is a confirmed tornado that the National Weather Service and storm spotters have looked at, and this will continue heading this way. It is not heading this way towards Starkville. So if you are towards the Highland Estates area, that Walmart area, towards Whispering Pines as well, we are good if you're in that area, but this is heading to the north and to the east. Let's show the correlation coefficient. This storm has had a history of showing a high correlation coefficient. Now what this is, it shows debris. Any of these light colors right here that are blue, this shows lower values. It basically shows maybe branches, leaves, any sort of debris that may be coming from houses that are being lifted up into the atmosphere to radar spots and finds. So this is definitely a confirmed tornado right now. Again, pushing over towards the north and east. We are expecting this to continue pushing in, and we'll be moving fairly fast as your car would drive on some of these roads. So it's going to pass very, very quickly. We'll be done with it. But right now, what I need you to do, and we could pull it up. Let me show you the safest place to be in your home right now, and that's going to be the most interior part of your home. If you're in a mobile home, the best thing will be to do right now is just grab a helmet, anything that could protect you from any flying debris, or if your home you get structural damage to your home. So this is where we need to be right now. In a bathtub, that's also good protection. Interior part of your home, even if it's not a bathroom, the bathroom is a good option. But if it is towards windows, that's not going to be the best option for you right now. I want you to keep this programming on, turn the volume all the way up, and then head inside to the most interior part of your house. And then after a couple minutes, we'll give you the all clear if you're in these areas. So let's jump back right into radar, because this is a fast moving situation right here. Let's turn back onto radar. We're dealing with a lot of heavy rain here. This is a rain-wrapped tornado. You do not need to be being outside right now, even if there was no tornado, if it was just raining. You're seeing really heavy rain. You're not going to get any good picture here of the tornado as it's passing in. This is the time you need to be inside, and then we can enjoy tomorrow. Tomorrow's expected to be a clear day, but again, heavy rainfall that is pushing on in. Now, Austin, I want to see if there's any hail threat with this, because sometimes with these strong systems, there could potentially be some hail in the mix as well. We're not noticing too much of that, so that's, I guess, a little bit of a good sign here. Oh, maybe actually some hail here, but strong winds is probably the main threat. This radar is picking up about ½ hail. Again, not going to be the time to head outside. But the main threat here is those damaging winds. Let's zoom, go back in. Actually, let's get a better picture for your community right now, because this may be right on top of you as we speak, and I want to give you the heads up right now. So Hillbrook area, the Artesia Road, that's a big road. I know there's a community right over here. A lot of homes right here. Just to the north of Poorhouse Road. To Poorhouse Road, this system has now passed you, but the Hillbrook area, that's the area I'm probably most concerned about right now. You can need to zoom even further, Austin. That would be great, so we can get some of these other roads. We do have Blackjack Road. That's a big road that spans about 2 miles here, just to the east, the town of Starkville. A lot of communities right here. If you are in these areas, or if you know somebody in this area who may not be weather aware right now, this is the time to call them, let you know that you're concerned about them, and let them know that there is a tornado confirmed on the ground arriving to them within 60 seconds. This is not 5 minutes, this is not a half hour, this is a right now scenario, so you need to be in the most interior part of your home right now. Now that system has already crossed Blackjack. It is just by the Clayton Village area, St. Andrews community, over towards the Highlands. This is crossing Highway 82. Hopefully there's not a lot of people on the roads, especially at this hour because it is late in the evening. Now it has passed Starkville, so we're good. Starkville, you don't need to be out on the road surveying any debris right now. You need to just be staying inside, but it is now past the main part of Starkville. But if you're along Highway 82, the golf course area, that's another familiar area. We're looking at Cannon Road right here. We're looking at Sand Creek Road as well, the Highlands community. This will keep on pushing over to the north and east. Now, and potentially some of our other communities to the north. So Austin, let's zoom out a little bit. Let me show you, let's get a storm track on this to show you, because eventually we'll start pushing into Clay County and West Point here. I would assume in the next 10 minutes, but let's get a more specific number here. Zoom out a little bit more here. So we can get, so this storm is pushing at about 35 miles an hour. Again, Highway 45, the speed limit is about 55. So it's just about how fast you would be driving on that road, just to give you a rough estimate. Aberdeen and Monroe County, you need to have a heads up right now, because this system has had a history of loosening and then tightening back once again, and I'm not doubting this system continuing to do that. So West Point, we're looking at 10:45, so 20 minutes. You still have time to potentially get into a storm shelter, but your time is running out, so you need to do that right now. Aberdeen, 11:12, Caledonia, 11:15, Monroe County, this is your alert to head into the most interior part of your house. Again, what we're looking at right now, we're not looking at where the rain is, we're looking at storm relative velocity. This is showing how strong the winds are. Any of these deeper reds are showing 50 to 60 mile an hour gusts. That's going to kick up and maybe provide damage to your home. It could blow down fences, blow down branches as well. So you're seeing all these values. The winds are really cranking up. So right now, I'm most concerned about wind damage. I'm most concerned about that tornado that is now confirmed to be on the ground once again. Let's zoom right back in, Austin. Let me show you the latest of what we're seeing, the latest scans from this system. Now, one thing I will note, potentially that's a good sign, although I don't want that to be any sort of saving grace or any sort of thing to make you less aware, is that it looks like it is tightening up a little bit, and it looks like that system is weakening a little bit as it heads further off towards the north and east. Now, what you're looking at, again, is that the winds coming towards the radar and away from the radar. This is the best indicator for us that us meteorologists use to see if there's a potential tornado. Yes, we use a radar to see how heavy it's raining, but this is our best tool where we're seeing winds, yeah, thanks Austin, that they're still strong. They still will provide damage as it's moving off to the north and east, but definitely a little bit less potent as it was, I would say, about 5 to 10 minutes ago when we first joined you on the air. But we're still treating this as there's a confirmed tornado on the ground, just to stay as safe as possible. I know it's pretty late at night. We're looking at 10:30. You still need to be awake as this is passing through, just so you stay safe as best as possible. Again, zooming on into along Highway 82 and the other part of technically 182. So where those two roads cross, that's where that cell is right now. The Belair Estates, heads up, this is coming to you in the next 5 to 10 minutes. If you are along Highway 45 and near the area where it intersects Highway 82, that is the area that it will be as quicker than you may expect. It's hitting here in the next 3 to 4 minutes. Belair Estates, a lot of mobile homes right here in the Belair Estates area. This is the time you need to just hold on, hang on, and put that helmet on, because we don't get tornadoes in this area, especially all that often. And this will be something that you haven't experienced probably for many years, or if not your entire life. We're seeing, again, a confirmed tornado right here. This is where it is right now, along the Highway 182, and this is Highway 82. A lot of people living right here. The Highlands, that's a really populated area for students. Right now, it is over top you. Give it another few minutes to pass by, and then I'll give you the all clear, and we'll all be fine getting through it. But right now, the Highlands is the area that I'm most concerned about. So we are watching it again, heading to the north and east. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out a little bit, Austin. Now that it is showing a little bit of weakening, I want to show you the overall picture one last time before you head back to your scheduled programming. It is on the northeast fringe of Oktibbeha County. West Point, I'm concerned about you arriving within the next 10 minutes, but again, we'll head it back to your regularly scheduled programming, and we'll come back if this tornado spins up once again.